Hello, hello. This is Juan Catamayo, JCT for Education for you. And we're back on our lives on Instagram. And this time we have a special guest. Let me see who is coming as our guest. Ta 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 ta. So actually, we have our tour leaders for Central America, South America. We have our tour leader, Tata Botero, will join us soon. And I also want to invite Susie. So let me view requests. Go live. Tata Botero very soon. Let me see. Accept and accept. So it's coming soon. Susie, hola.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? Tata,
Hi.
welcome to Instagram. Welcome to Lives. How are you
Good.
guys?
How are
Great.
you, Juanca? Hi,
Do,
Susie.
doing really well. Happy Thursday. So, Susie, where are you? So our viewers know where you're located right now.
Well, I'm in Guatemala, rainy Guatemala. We're going through a big thunderstorm right now. So I hope everything will work out fine.
Thank you. And then, Tata, where are you?
I'm in Medellin, Colombia. I'm in your hometown, Juanca.
Good. And I'm actually very close from you. I live and we're based in Boca Raton, Florida. Happen to be, this is the summertime for everybody. Little bit of time with the family. Tata, what's happening in
Yes.
2 days? What's
In
happening in
today's,
2 days?
oh my God, thank you for bringing it up. I'm getting married. So no, I'm not stressed. You're stressed.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am very. Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
I'll see
Hopefully
you.
that
I'll
we'll see
see
you
you
there.
there on Saturday.
Good. So, well, thank you. I promise to our viewers, students, parents, colleges, universities from around the world, this will be a very short live. So, everyone, we're very excited. We're coming with our fall tours. So, we have our tour leader for Colombia, Tata Botero,
That's
Claudia.
me.
We have our tour leader for Central America, Susie.
Hi.
And actually, the CIS Institute happens to be in Bogota this year. And actually, after Bogota, we're going to be running some fairs in Bogota and an optional tour for Valledupar. So why don't we start with Susie, Central America? What about dates? When are our dates?
Okay, the dates for the Central American For You tour are September 3rd to September 10th. We want to let you know that the whole region is waiting for you. We're already here, ready for the tour. We have more than 7 schools already confirmed to receive universities. So we're going to have thousands of students with whom you can connect. And also, which is different and making this tour super special, is that we're going to have several opportunities to connect with counselors from the region, independent counselors, school counselors. So we're going to have one special event in Costa Rica, another special event in Guatemala, plus the fly-in during the weekend. So we are planning amazing activities to connect with students, counselors, and I can't wait.
That's
So,
wonderful, Susie. You can see how strong the bond is between the counselors in Central America. And we've definitely felt the support and the interest and enthusiasm for us to be visiting.
Yes, schools didn't think about it twice to
Good,
receive the tour.
good,
So,
good, good.
so it's going to be an amazing opportunity.
so here we have a question. Why English if you're talking Latam and Colombia? So actually, let's answer that question. Tata, you want to go for?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Why in English? Most of the universities, if not all, are in English or English programs. They're offering their undergraduate studies in English because they're giving opportunities to students from Latin America to apply to their programs. So we're doing this in English, not because we can't speak Spanish, but just to let you know that we are bilingual, but in case there are some of the universities as well out there listening, that we're here for you, in Spanish or English, but it's the exact same thing.
And I will say to Adela, thank you for the good question. This live is going around the world.
and we're gonna have colleagues from England, from the United States, from Spain, from Italy, from Hungary, from all over the world watching this live. It's gonna be housed on YouTube, and while we would love for them to understand Spanish, some of it they can't speak Spanish. So, but I will say a lot of the admission counselors that are traveling with us on these tours, they are bilingual. I wouldn't say
Exactly.
100%, but they're bilingual. So that's one of the reasons why we conduct these tours in English. But don't worry, many of us are fully bilingual, and that's why we are there to support
Exactly. It's
questions
just
from parents.
the common language, basically. That's
Yes.
the language that unites us.
Good. Thank you so much. So yes, Adela, potential students will be there, and we're used to it. We've been doing it for myself 28 years, 89 countries. So it will be a great tour. We have information housed on our website, jctforeducation.com, and this Central America tour is powered by Susie. Susie, how many college fairs have you run in Central America?
Oh, I've been running college fairs since 2015. It all began in Guatemala, and then the initiative grew to the whole Central American region. So I've been doing this type of activities for many years. This one is different in a sense that we're going to travel with the universities all over Central America, taking them to the most important schools in the region, and the fly-ins and the counselors. So it's a lot of work, but a lot of fun as well.
And a lot of
Okay.
networking, which
Exactly.
is so important for us.
And the biggest motivation is bringing more and better opportunities to all our students from the region, because that's why we're here.
Exactly.
So Susie, let's repeat the dates. When do we arrive, city by city, and when do we end? Thank you.
Okay, so universities will arrive in Costa Rica on June 2nd. The tour will begin on September.
September.
Universities will arrive on September 2nd. The tour will begin on September 3rd in Costa Rica. Then we're traveling to Honduras, and from there to El Salvador, and from El Salvador to Guatemala. And we will end in Antigua, Guatemala, with the counselors fly in and the universities, and the special networks events there. And yeah, that's
Thank you,
basically
Susie.
it.
So for the universities that are watching, we have room. This week we have a lot of universities signing up for our tours. We still have spots available. So just contact one of us and be happy to answer more questions. So let's now go with Tata. Tata, so actually you start in Colombia. We do the famous Colombian tour. Go ahead.
Exactly. The good thing is, I'm glad you put Susie first, because it's the inaugural tour of Central America, and I think it's wonderful that we've been able to do this together, Susie. The tour starts officially in Colombia. We start in Cartagena. That's where we meet up with the university reps, and then we will visit schools in Cartagena. From then, we'll take a bus, because the bus trips are always so much fun, to Barranquilla. We'll spend the rest of the day in Barranquilla, and then we've got an extra city this year, and I'm very excited because it's Santa Marta.
Nice.
It's all by bus, which is just a fun thing to do as well, to see how wonderful it is to get around those three cities in Colombia. We will be in Cartagena, Barranquilla, Santa Marta. We'll be then traveling to Bogota. From Bogota, we'll fly to Cali, spending the day in Cali, then fly to Medellin, where we will have our fairs in Medellin. In total, we will be visiting 17 international schools, 17 schools, which is fabulous. And we will also be having, as Susie was mentioning, a counselor fly-in, which will be held in beautiful, in the mountains of Medellin, close to the airport, but in a very peaceful and a very beautiful old hacienda type place. So that is where we'll be. And then immediately on Sunday, the 3rd, when this tour ends, we continue on to Costa Rica, where the fun begins in Central America.
So for universities that are here, just want to let you know we have universities that are started in Colombia, and
Mm-hmm.
they're transitioning with us to Central America.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
beautiful thing is that Tata and Susie are traveling together. So the first
Mm-hmm.
portion of the tour will be Tata and myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then in Costa Rica we have Susie and Tata. They are joining forces together, and then they go all the way to Guatemala, and
Mm-hmm.
the flying happens. And actually, I will be there for
And
the
you'll
two
join
flying.
us there. Yes, you'll join us there, which is great.
Correct. Correct. Now, for universities that are always asking about numbers and numbers and numbers. So remember, for the Colombia tour, we have 17 schools,
Mm-hmm.
whether they're IB, AP. We always have like a service stop, and this one we're going to Santa Marta. This is gonna be. It hasn't been there for years, so we're going back to
Mm-hmm.
Santa Marta, which is an international school.
Mm-hmm.
Then for Susie, the total programs that we're gonna have in Central America, because Susie had the brilliant idea to bring schools into some high schools. So Susie, approximately how many schools are we gonna be seeing in Central America?
We're going to visit 13 schools in Central
Mm-hmm.
America, the biggest and most international schools in the region. Some of those schools will open the fairs to schools that are nearby. So the opportunities to connect with more students is there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, counselors from for example, the Guatemala School Counselors Association will be here during one of the network's events. In Costa Rica, we're going to have another network events with independent counselors, school counselors. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, a lot of network, and a
It's
lot of fun as well.
It is. It's a lot of fun. You just said the word. I think it's a fast-paced, hectic, but personalized and fun tour.
And for parents even watching our students, we carefully care about the health and safety of tour participants.
Mm-hmm.
So we make sure that you guys get some rest. That's why we purposely design. We took hours designing hotels, travel
Mm-hmm.
that you feel comfortable, and you also get your rest time.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, couple evenings during the two programs, so you can have what we call institutional time. So universities, I was director of admissions myself. My boss will always ask me, what about how many students are we gonna be seeing on these tours? So Susie mentioned thousands, and actually it's thousands.
Yep.
I was quantifying just the two flying programs, the indirect impact for the two flying programs, it will be around 4,000 students, because we're
Exactly.
flying counselors from the region, whether it's from the Dominican Republic, from Ecuador, from Mexico, and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But now, physically, how many students are we going to be seeing? Approximately around 3,500 to 4,000 students
Mm-hmm.
in total on both tours. So I want you to deliver those numbers to your institutions. Two things very important: counselors engagement. That's a very important word, and
True.
that's what we have at the end of each tour. Guys, are we ready? I'm ready.
I'm more
I'm
than ready.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm more
I
than
can't wait.
ready. The schools are ready. The students are ready. So we're just waiting for you. And if you have questions, need more information, please get in touch.
And and
Absolutely.
and and,
Happy to
and the
help.
beautiful thing is it's no many of one region. We have had absolutely a full diversity of
Mm-hmm.
institutions from around the world. This year we had the opportunity. Last year, the Tech de Monterrey came on our tour. A
Mm-hmm.
Hungarian institution, Italian institutions, French institutions, American, Canadians, you name it.
And
UK
it's
institution.
become word of mouth, and
It's
we're
become.
getting a lot of questions, and a lot of the universities are showing interest and really want to participate because I think we've managed to open up a very important networking connection, not just for the students and parents, and especially after the pandemic. I think this it's just been fabulous. I think the feedback that we've received has been so good that
And
it's exciting. It's exciting.
yes. So I actually want to take an opportunity, as we want to thank three colleagues, especially here on our teams. Rosanna from Susie's team, We want to thank
Yes.
Ana G, Ana Gaviria. They've been instrumental with logistics, all the beautiful gear, everything that you see, flyers, design. Ana Gaviria, Christian Safi, you've been amazing, part of the Central America tour, Colombia tour. So you see that we have a very cohesive team of professionals putting this
Mm-hmm.
together. And again, it's taking us hours. And also want to thank our local logistics. In every single city, we have a logistic person helping us out. So kudos to everyone. Thanks to all of us. Now, Susie, you're coming to International ACAC.
But of course, it's
Of
the
course.
event of the year.
It is.
More friends, more network, and I'm looking very forward to it. And one thing I would like to add is that, as Juan Camilo told you, he was an admissions officer a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia, Tata, and I, we've been school counselors as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what you expect from schools. We know what schools expect from these visits. So I think that makes this team very strong and ready to fulfill your needs and your expectations.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for pointing that out. So we have a website where we, Cata, hola Cata. Actually, we're running a program in Cartagena, Inspire. So students, if you're still looking for a summer program, we have it, Cartagena, July 23rd to July 30th, and we will have also a live with Cata. So we have a website, www.jctforeducation.com, and you just go to the For You tours, and you will see that. Last but not least, Tata, we have CIS happening in Bogota.
Yes.
Remind us the dates for the CIS Institute and what happens with us after the CIS Institute.
Yes. The CIS Institute will be held in Bogota. It will be from September 29th to the 31st. And then immediately, it ends on a Saturday. That Sunday, we will start our special tour of schools in Bogota, Monday and Tuesday. That will be October 2nd and 3rd. And we're adding on a wonderful place that I think has been, they haven't had visits in a very long time, and this is Valledupar. There are two wonderful international schools there. We'll be, again, like what we do here, fly in for the day and fly back out from Bogota. And we'll be visiting them, and also we'll be having a counselor get together. And so I think we're just this little extra bit of fun after the CIS tour, and we will be visiting, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was about 9 schools.
Mm-hmm. Correct. So universities, if you don't have the opportunity to join either one of the Colombia Central America tour, we have the CIS Institute in Bogota and actually Valledupar. I'm super excited,
So
Tata,
am
about
I.
Valledupar.
Yes.
We're getting applications for the after the CIS Institute. So again, thank you. And it's Thursday. Tata is getting married in 2 days.
In 2
I'm
days.
sure, and we're
Yay!
sure you have a lot of errands to run. So I just want to say to both of you, thank you,
Sure.
because it takes hours, it takes leadership. I also want to thank our friends in Colombia, Costa Rica, Honduras, Guatemala, and
Salvador
El
Salvador.
Salvador
and El
for
Salvador.
putting this program together with us. It takes also to your headmasters, your bosses, students. Thank you for giving up that 45 minutes, an hour of your class to welcome all of us, to welcome our university. They're really excited. So I want to put that up there. And for the counselors that are flying in to Medellin and flying into Guatemala, also thank you, because you are giving your precious weekend for us, for the universities, that so
Exactly.
the students can benefit and the parents can benefit from this. So any last thought, any last suggestions here, guys?
No, as you would say,
Oh,
Juanca, any questions? We are here for you.
yeah, I
We're
think
here
we
for
already
you.
said what we had to say, and just excited and ready for the tour to begin in September.
Exactly.
We're ready, and actually, guys, I will see you in July at International ACAC.
Perfect.
See you there.
Okay.
All
Un
right.
beso, un abrazo.
Un
Bye,
beso.
abrazo.
This live will be housed on our Instagram account. Susie, we will send you a copy of this one is also going to be housed on our website and on
Perfect.
our YouTube channel. Un abrazo,
Un
gracias.
abrazo. Gracias.
Bye.
Chao,
Ciao,
gracias. Bye
everybody.
bye. Adiós.
Bye.
Chao.